Hi. Today we shall be developing vector error correction model using two variables such as export and GDP. Here we have two variables. One is export and the second one is GDP. And the variables are here. You can see the variables, right? So the number one is observation from 1980 until 2010. So the first variable is export and the second variable is GDP. We have these two variables. Okay. And here we assume that these two variables such as export and GDP, they are non-stationary, right? Meaning that they have unit root. But when I convert these two variables into first difference, then the variables become stationary, meaning that there is no unit root. That we assume without testing. And when this thing happens, then we can run the Hossain test of cointegration, and that we shall do now. Okay. So I go to statistics to do it. So I go to statistics, then multivariate time series, then cointegrating rank of a VECM. Okay. And here I put the variable export and GDP. I take our two variable and maximum lag I put it 5. Suppose lag selection criteria has advised me to take maximum 5 lag. So I have taken 5, and here is trend specification. So there are many options. I choose constant, and these two variables I assume that they are not stationary, but when I convert them into first difference, then they will become stationary. That I assume. And then time settings. So here is our variable is observation, right? And we have yearly data. I select yearly, then I press OK, and then I go to reporting, and here I select this one, report maximum eigenvalue statistics. Okay, so we are set. Then I press OK. So the outcome is here, Johansen test of cointegration. Okay, so what is the and here first I set the null hypothesis. Okay, here you can see maximum rank, it is 0, 1, 2. What is 0? 0 means there is no cointegration among variables. There is no cointegration among our two variables such as export and GDP. That is the null hypothesis, and that is 0. There is no cointegration. That is what? That is null hypothesis. And what is our alternative hypothesis? There is cointegration among variables. So that is alternative hypothesis. Okay, and here there is a trace statistics and there is a critical value at 5% level. Okay, so the first I choose this 0. 0 means there is no cointegration. That is null hypothesis, right? And what is the guideline? The guideline is when the trace statistics is more than critical value, then we can reject the null hypothesis and can accept the alternative hypothesis. But if the trace statistics is less than critical value, then we cannot reject null hypothesis. Rather, we accept null hypothesis, meaning that there is no cointegration. Okay, so here, so this 0 is our null hypothesis, and here trace statistics 16.95 is more than critical value 15.41. So we can reject the null hypothesis, meaning that we can reject this 0. Then we can come here. So now this one is our null hypothesis, meaning that there is one cointegrating equation, or the variables are cointegrated. And we come here. How much is the trace statistics? 0.8, which is less than critical value 3.76. So we cannot reject null hypothesis. Rather, we accept null hypothesis, meaning that there is one cointegrating equation, or there is one error term. There is one error term. One error term. Okay. So we cannot reject this one, meaning that our two variables are co-integrated, meaning that export and GDP are co-integrated, or they have long-run associationship, or in the long run they move together. And when the variables are co-integrated, then we can run vector error correction model, right? But if the variables are not co-integrated, then we can run unrestricted var model, right? And here the variables are co-integrated, so we can easily run VECM model, and that we shall be doing. Okay, but we also check one more test, that is max statistics. The same procedure, max statistics, and the null hypothesis is 0, meaning that there is no co-integration. And you can see 16.15 is more than 14.07, meaning that we can reject null hypothesis. That means we can reject this 0. Then we can come here. Okay. And here you can see, and here the max statistics is 0.8003, which is less than 3.76. So we cannot reject null hypothesis. Rather, we accept null hypothesis. And here, this one is the null hypothesis. That means there is one co-integration equation, meaning that our two variables, export and GDP, are co-integrated. So we can easily run vector error correction model, and that we shall be doing now.